Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I'm Wongel Zelalem, and today we're talking about an African American sister. She's an author that moved to Africa, and she's just speaking about her experience and how much freedom she has found in Africa and how she'd rather live in Africa instead of the US. I thought it was interesting when I saw her clip. Let me show you a little bit of her story. We'll come back and see.
My name is Gabby Straker. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia in the US, and now I'm a Gambian resident. I'm excited. I'm super excited about the change. It gives me such peace of mind to know that I actually own a house in Africa now. Like I said, I prefer a stress-free life, and there's so much more freedom that I experience here compared to living in Atlanta.
As you heard her, Gabby wants what she wants, and it is living in Africa. I believe she's living in the Gambia, and basically she's talking about how it is much easier for her to live in Africa, and she finds more freedom in Africa. And she says she loves her stay here on the continent, and you know, the continent is huge. You know, she is in the Gambia. There's 54 countries in Africa and so many different cultures, so many different tribes. Just within one country you might find 100 tribes. Like for example, where I'm from, you'll find 80 tribes in one country, and that's 80 different languages, 80 different culture, and it's just everything is unique and different. So, you know, I've noticed when it comes to the West, they tend to paint Africa with just one paintbrush, and it's like Africa full of poverty, safari, like wildlife, and people living in huts. Like they tend to paint Africa like all of us are the same, and it's not true. And when she's talking about her experience and her loving it, doesn't necessarily mean that everybody will love it, because definitely there is going to be a culture shock, and I can promise you that, I can guarantee there is going to be a culture shock. And whether you're able to handle it, or whether it's a nice culture shock for you and you prefer this new culture, okay, that can work. But I can tell you, just traveling from West Africa to East Africa, South to North, it's definitely different, and your way of life is not going to be the same as in the US or UK or Brazil or wherever you are thinking about relocating from. So I would definitely be honest in that aspect of like, it won't be the same. Okay, but if you're tired of like a hectic lifestyle, because that's what I hear, like it's hectic in most of these Western countries, here it's more chill. And some people get frustrated because they're like, what in the world? Why is everything moving slow? Because people just move slower. I don't know, but it's different. As I said, in the capital city versus, let's say, around the coast area or around a rural area, it's not going to be the same kind of vibe. But just generally, when people compare, let's say, US with an African country, they're like, wow, it's not going as fast as we think it would go. So there's that difference as well. But all in all, I would recommend people to coming to Africa themselves. Pick top 3 countries and see which ones you want to go and visit. Like you start with a vacation or like a holiday, just go to Africa, see which one you like. Is it like a beach that you're interested in? Is it like a capital city you want to move to? Is it a rural area where you're off the grid and everything is solar and you have your own water and you don't have to live within society, you know, outside of that realm? It definitely depends on what you prefer, but I definitely recommend people just visiting 1 or 2 or 3 countries, maybe once in a year, and see which one you really like. And if you love it enough, I mean, what's there in Babylon? Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about our sister loving it here in Africa. I'm Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.